Hello guys and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going over a Hermit Druid Thrasios / Tymna deck tech. This is my personal deck and there's a reason why. Because it absolutely shreds everybody. If you want to play a deck that never loses, play this deck right here. No cap. I win every single game with this deck. No cap. No cap. I'm telling you. Well, let's jump right into it. But first, I want you Giga Chats to subscribe because as you can see, I'm kind of lacking right now. I haven't uploaded a video in like a month or so. So yeah, just be sure to subscribe and I'll be more incentivized to make more videos for sure. All right, let's jump right into it. We have Thrasios and Tymna, the most hated commanders in all of, I guess, the commander scene. Thrasios is green-blue. Tymna is one colorless, one white, one black. Thrasios is great because you pay for it. You may scry one, then reveal the top card of your... Oh, it's not a may, but you scry one, then reveal the top card of your library. If that's a land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped. Otherwise, just draw a card. Through and through, amazing. Tymna the Weaver, it's another card advantage card. Has lifelink at the beginning of your post-combat main phase. You may pay X life, where X is the number of opponents that were dealt combat damage this turn. If you do, draw X cards. So the reason why we have these two commanders is because we want card draw. And if the game drags on, which we do not want, we have card draw. And we can take advantage of that. And no matter what, we're going to be in the game because of these commanders right here. Now, on to the next piece of the deck that we have is our mana ramp, pretty much. We have fast mana, and this isn't all of it. You can check the deck list for more info on like as to what is in the deck, but this is just to give you an overview as to what is in the deck. So we have Gemstone Caverns, great fast mana if you get it off. Chrome Mox, great fast mana. Birds of Paradise is a great mana dork, and there are many more in the deck as well, and there's a reason why. To get that mana as fast as possible, as soon as possible, to win the game. Then we have Carpet of Flowers, great way to take advantage of people playing islands. And Bloom Tender, a secret combo piece, and a great way to make a ton of mana because of our commander's color identities. Next, we have Oppo Agent, Collector Oof, Dothy Voidwalker, and don't forget Notion Thief. The reason why we have these cards is because we want stacks in our deck, and we want to prevent people from playing the game, so we can win the game. Yeah, through and through, great cards. We want Collector because we hate artifacts, and especially Urza because a lot of Urza decks have cards that prevent us from playing from our graveyard. So yeah, so take advantage of Collector Oof and search for it if you need to. And then we have Opposition Agent to prevent people from searching their libraries. Dothy to prevent graveyard strategies, and it's another card advantage piece. Notion Thief to get card draw, and yeah, it's just a great interaction piece. Next, we have our Tutors for Hermit Druid, of course, mostly. So we have Green Sun Zenith, a great way to get Hermit Druid. Neoform, great way to get Hermit Druid because of our mana dorks. Spellseeker, great way to search for tutors and interaction pieces. Limdol's Vault, great way to cheat pretty much by rearranging our deck. I mean, just read the card, it's a lot of text, but yeah, you just rearrange your deck until you find a great hand. Maybe a tutor, maybe a Hermit Druid, maybe an instant win right there. Just take advantage of it. Elidomri's Call to instantly get Hermit Druid in your hand to then play it. Or Thassa's Oracle. Eldritch Evolution, great way to search for a lot of interactive creature cards that we need in our deck. Next, we have our card draw and card advantage cards. Windfall, Mystic Remora, Esper Sentinel, Rhystic Study, and Sylvan Library. Everybody knows what these cards do. There's a reason why they're in the deck, to get that card advantage that we need. Next, we have our interaction, Force of Will. Everybody knows it. Fierce Guardianship, everybody knows it. Silence, to prevent people from doing anything while we're trying to combo off and win. Chain of Vapor, it's kind of has multiple uses that we can use it for, to bounce other creatures, to bounce our own creatures. Maybe we play Thassa's Oracle and somehow somebody stopped the card from resolving. We just bounce it to our hand and cast it again. We win, you know. I don't know. It can be used in multiple instances. Veil of Summer, great interaction piece to protect our combo and to draw a card. Force of Vigor, great way to shut down artifacts that prevent us from winning. Noxious Revival, great way to get back cards that we need and to prevent us from completely milling our library and like dying from that. So yeah. First thing we'll jump into is our #1 combo, which is Bloom Tender and Freed from the Real. I have it in the deck as a backup, so it's not like the combo to go for right away. It's the combo to go for if you're down bad or if you have Freed from the Real in your hand. Then you could just search for Bloom Tender and then just put all of your mana into Thrasios and just win the game. So yeah. Since you have infinite mana, you should be able to find a way or a route to win the game from that, because you have all of your interaction pieces in your hand, and you have pretty much no way you can lose unless something dramatic happens and like you lost track of what was going on. But yeah, you should be able to win whenever you get infinite mana. No sweat. Next, we have combo 2, which is pretty simplistic. Labman, Thassa's Oracle. Labman isn't as resilient, but it does work. So take advantage of it if you need to, or if like Thassa's gets taken, exiled from you, you know what to do. There's backups to the backups in this deck, and that's why it's amazing. So if you don't know how the combo works, you play Thassa's Oracle. It's triggers on the stack. It says whenever it enters the battlefield, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the devotion to blue. Put up to one of them on top of your library and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. If X is greater than or equal to the number of cards in your library, you win the game. So, since that triggers on the stack, you're going to play Tainted Pact or Demonic Consultation to then exile your entire library, naming a card that's not in your deck if you play Demonic Consultation. And Tainted Pact works because we have no duplicates of cards in our deck. So, yeah, from there, you just win the game right off of Thassa's Oracle resolving and Tainted Pact resolving. So make sure you can protect it if you want to go down this route, because you're going to exile your whole deck if it doesn't work out. Next, we have the #1 combo of all time in Magic the Gathering. It's Hermit Druid. So our whole entire deck revolves around creature tutors to get Hermit Druid on the field. It doesn't have to be instantaneous. We just want him on the field to have the advantage and to always threaten everybody with a win. So first we're going to cast Hermit Druid. We're going to tap it for green and then reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a basic land card. We have no land card. Then put that card into your hand and all other cards revealed this way into your graveyard. So we're going to effectively mill our entire graveyard because of Hermit Druid. And once that happens, Narco Amoeba is going to hit the field because it is put into your graveyard from your library. And then we're going to pay for blue to unearth Fate Stitcher to have it on the field. The reason why we want all of these creatures on our field is to then dread return. Since it's in our graveyard, we're going to flashback it, sacrificing 3 creature cards, which is Hermit Druid, Narco Amoeba, Fate Stitcher, or maybe some other mana dork if we don't have enough mana for Fate Stitcher. Then we're going to return Thassa's Oracle from our graveyard to the battlefield, and then its trigger will resolve and we'll win the game because we have no cards in our library. Now, after that long-winded speech, we're going to jump into why this deck is even better. Because we have what's called resilience, and that being Postmortem Lunge, Malevolent Hermit, and Memory's Journey. The reason why we have Postmortem Lunge in our deck is because Hermit Druid loves to get targeted. If someone were to destroy Hermit Druid, this can't protect it from exile, but if it's in the graveyard and people love just removing it, we're going to cast Postmortem Lunge to return target creature card with converted mana cost X from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste, and then we'll exile it at the beginning of the next end step. But we don't care about that last part because we're going to win the game, because we're going to return Hermit Druid to the battlefield with haste, tap it for green, and win again. Then we have Malevolent Hermit, which is, I guess, a little tiny interaction piece, but it's more so better because of its disturb cost. So first, we can pay for blue to sacrifice it to counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 3. Or whenever it's in our graveyard, whenever we do the whole Hermit Druid spiel, we can cast it for its disturb cost, which says non-creature spells you control can't be countered. We're going to cast Benevolent Geist, and then we're going to cast Dread Return, and they can't stop it from happening if Benevolent Geist resolves. So there you go. Or we can fall back on another fallback, which is Memory's Journey. So let's say you mill your entire graveyard and you don't have any more options. You're out of options. Your whole graveyard's in your whole library's in your graveyard, so you have nothing you can do. So what do? You then cast Memory's Journey on your upkeep for green to have you shuffle up to 3 target cards from your graveyard into your library, which will be Ponder, Gitaxian Probe, and Thassa's Oracle. So you better hope that you have 3 blue mana at least, because you can't rely on anything else really. So you're going to cast Memory's Journey, shuffle these 3 cards into your library, and do a huge shuffle. It's 3 cards. You're going to do a shuffle. And then you're going to cast either Ponder, Gitaxian Probe, or straight up Thassa's Oracle to win the game. And yeah, that's your fallback to your fallback to your fallback. But it works more than once. I've done this a million times. And trust me, this deck is amazing. Absolutely 10 out of 10. Try it out. You're going to, let's just say your friend group will hate you because of how great this deck is. No cap. So, yeah, if you enjoy the video, smash like, subscribe, and yeah, become a Giga Chat today, and maybe I'll come out with more videos. So, yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.